received loud and clear, Reed. We'll take that note.
That was Commander Reed Wiseman calling down to the ground. We did conduct the cabin repressurization today. The cabin pressure was kept at 10.2 psi for an extended period of time as part of a test aboard the spacecraft, as this is a test flight, the first flight of humans aboard Orion. Everything we learn is helping us prepare for future missions.
Houston Integrity, call in the blind from a Peltor, and just doing a test for the Peltor noise reduction flexible activity. These actually work really well. We have 3 crew members on Peltors, 1 in the toilet, and we're using the Bluetooth feature to talk between them, and they sound really good. Noise canceling makes them very quiet, and then talking to each other with push to talk on the headsets.
This is Artemis Mission Control in Houston, Texas. You just heard NASA astronaut Victor Glover call down from the Orion spacecraft. You can see a live view of that Orion spacecraft. He noted that he was making a call in the blind, which means that he knows that the team here cannot respond to that call because we are currently in a forward link loss of signal. This is Artemis Mission Control. Following that brief data rate change, we now have those live views back of the crew inside the Orion spacecraft. Again, they're working through some stowage activities to start preparing for re-entry prep. They will do a lot of their re-entry preparations tomorrow when they will be reconfiguring the cabin to prepare for splashdown, and they will also be studying their entry procedures. In addition to stowing some of their equipment, they will also be installing their seats to ensure all items are secured for re-entry.
We all just had that weird vibe of backing up if we were getting sad.
Oh, we feel it too, but we'll be happy to have you back.
Awesome. Let me have a look, and we'll let you know if we have anything we can tee up for you now. Otherwise, we'll wait for it as scheduled.
That sounds great, and Victor's spinning is making us giggle. It's really spectacular.
Integrity, this is NASA PAO Courtney Beasley. How do you hear me?
Hey, Courtney, we hear you, but you are very low.
Okay, I will try to talk a little bit louder. Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy, it's great to see you today. We have a room filled with media eager to talk to you.
Courtney, we have you loud and clear.
Wonderful. We have a room full of media ready to talk to you today, and we also have them on our phone bridge. We have a limited amount of time, so we're going to go ahead and hop straight into questions. We'll start here in the room.
So here you have arguably the most famous volcano in South Africa, over 100 years of heritage.
Pretty emotional, powerful moment down here.
Marcia, it was a powerful moment up here as well. My crewmates approached me when we were at Kennedy in quarantine, and they said, hey, the 3 of them had talked and they would like to do this. And that was an emotional moment for me. And I just thought that was just a total treasure that they had thought through this and they had offered this. And I said, absolutely, I would love that. I think that's just the best. And I said, but I can't give the speech. I can't give the talk. And Jeremy, the kind of guy he is, he said he would do it. And it was getting emotional there. And I think when Jeremy spelled Carol's name Carroll. I think for me, that's when I was overwhelmed with emotion, and I looked over and Christina was crying. I put my hand down on Jeremy's hand as he was still talking. It was right there on that rail, and I could just tell he was trembling, and we all pretty much broke down right there. And just for me personally, that was kind of the pinnacle moment of the mission for me. That was, I think, where the four of us were the most forged, the most bonded, and we came out of that really focused on that day ahead. I think that was a very caging moment for the four of us. Thank you for that question, and it was a great moment.
And we have seen just some extraordinary things that I thought we might see. They looked similar to what I thought they might look like, and other things that I just had never even imagined. And those were different perspectives that we saw these things from. But I have to say, it hasn't changed my perspective or the perspective that I launched with. But the perspective I launched with was that we live on a fragile planet in the vacuum in the void of space. We know this from science. We're very fortunate to live on planet Earth. And the other perspective that I've sort of learned from others through life is that our purpose on the planet as humans is to find the joy in lifting each other up by creating solutions together instead of destroying. And when you see it from out here, it doesn't change it. It just absolutely reaffirms that.
Houston, integrity for a quick, kind of a PAO item, but more of an item for the folks in the control room there.
Go ahead.
Do you have our video still?
We do.
I'm not sure if it made it in the handover, but this morning we were asked to go unpack a very special item, and we just wanted to we wanted to share it in that PO event. We just didn't get an opportunity to do so. So we were to share with you all because we need to share this. Like this has to be shared, right? So in Victor's hands here is the Apollo 18 flag that the agency asked to have put on board Artemis 2 so that it could take its rightful trip around the moon. And the four of us are just honored to have this here. We're honored that it is in our presence, and we are honored to carry the torch from Apollo through Skylab, through the space shuttle, through our beloved International Space Station, and now back further than humans have ever gone, around the far side of the moon, and safely home back to Houston. So we just wanted to share this with you because it needed to be shared. Thanks.
Carrying the torch indeed. Thank you for sharing it with us and the world, and we'll look forward to welcoming you and that flag back to Houston shortly.